Okay, I've got a question for you, and it sounds like a total joke, not a serious scientific inquiry. Can eating Teflon actually make you feel full? Well, believe it or not, the answer to that completely ridiculous question led to a huge discovery that changes everything we thought we knew about hunger. So this is the really wild question the researchers posed. They wanted to blow up this old, very simple assumption that feeling full is just about the calories you eat. But as we're about to see, it is way, way more complicated than that. All right, let's break this down. For the longest time, the thinking was pretty straightforward. Calories go in, you feel full. Simple, right? But this research dared to ask, is that really the whole story? And you know what? It turns out feeling full, what scientists call satiety, it's not just some simple calorie counter going off in your gut. It's this big, complex decision your body makes after listening to a whole host of different signals. Think about it. Your body is like a command center, listening for all these signals at once. How much is your stomach actually stretching out? What are the physical feelings of chewing? Are those key digestive hormones being released? Is your brain's reward system lighting up? It's a whole symphony of information, not just a single note. Okay, so how on earth do you test just one of those factors, like physical volume, all by itself? Well, scientists came up with this really brilliant, if kind of weird, experiment. The big challenge was they needed something that had bulk but provided literally zero nutrition. And what did they use? You're not going to believe it. PTFE, which you and I know better by its brand name, Teflon. Yeah, the non-stick stuff from your frying pan. And Teflon was absolutely perfect for this. Why? Because to your body, it's basically a ghost. Just look at these properties. It's incredibly stable. Your body can't break it down or absorb it, and it has zero effect on you. It's pure volume and nothing else. Okay, and I have to be super clear about this. This was a model experiment. It was designed purely to understand how our bodies work. This is absolutely 100% not a dietary recommendation. Seriously, please do not eat Teflon. So what happened when they actually tested this idea? The results were incredible. They basically turned our whole understanding of hunger on its head. And this is where things get really weird. It's a total paradox. On one hand, yes, the physical volume did trick the brain. People felt full for a little while, but that feeling disappeared really fast. And then, the bad news. Their bodies actually overcompensated, making them want to eat even more food later on. The trick totally backfired. But this super strange result, it was actually incredibly valuable because it helps scientists figure out a fundamental truth about how our bodies work. It's not a single checkmark. It's more like a two-factor authentication for feeling full. So layer one is the physical part. You feel your stomach stretching, you're chewing. It's a quick mechanical signal that says, hey, stuff is arriving. But then comes layer two, the metabolic part. This is where your body actually checks for nutrients and releases hormones. It's the real deal, the confirmation. It explains why you can eat a giant salad and feel full but not satisfied, but a smaller, nutrient-rich meal can make you feel deeply content. You see, Teflon can only trick that first physical layer. It fills the stomach, but the body quickly realizes that the second crucial metabolic signal is completely missing. No nutrients detected. So your body doesn't just cancel the full signal, it basically hits the panic button and sends out an even louder alarm for real energy. So after all this weird science, what does it actually mean for you and me? Well, it totally changes the game on how we think about dieting, appetite, and even willpower. What this really shows is that hunger isn't some test of your mental strength. It's not about being weak or strong. It's just your body's biology processing signals. It's an engineering problem, not a moral failing. And that brings us to maybe the most important question in all of this, especially if you've ever struggled with a diet or felt guilty about eating too much. Is it your fault? The study's final conclusion is just so powerful. That urge to eat more after you've had something unsatisfying, the researchers say that's not a character flaw. It's a design feature of the human machine. It's not a bug. It's just how we're built. And so this whole strange journey leaves us with a really powerful final thought. If we know feeling full is something we can actually design, why do we keep trying to fight our own biology with sheer willpower? Maybe the real lesson here is that we should stop fighting and start designing our food and our meals to give our bodies the complete two-part signal, both physical and metabolic, that they're actually looking for all along.